Hello YouTube, Base7X Robert Gune7X here, and I have my take on the Atlanteans in this Atlantean deck profile for you guys. And honestly, I have not play tested this deck yet. I just made it earlier today, actually, after I got back from school. So this is going to be my final version. The only thing that is not complete with this deck is the extra deck, because I don't have everything. It's either, I use certain cards in other decks. Didn't feel like taking them out except for my ice barriers. But, yeah, and then 2 cards I took for my Equip Warriors and put them in this deck. But I should have that fully completed for my Mermail / Atlantean deck when I make that next month when we get Abyss Rising. And what I just realized is that if you're like me and you bought 3 Realm of the Samper structure decks and you don't know what to do with your mats, well, with one of them you can kind of just hang it up as a poster, and that's the same for most of the newer structure decks that come with like a cool art playmat like this one. So yeah, without further ado, let's start off with the deck profile. I've seen 3 different deck profiles of Atlanteans, and from that I made my own version. So yeah, first up we have I run 2 Poseidros, the Atlantean Dragon. I wouldn't really consider it a dead draw if you get this, because if anything you can just discard it to the graveyard, and using Call of the Atlanteans you can summon it to the field. Was it a 8 or 7? Okay, well actually, and then plus and actually he's not that hard to take out if you combo with the Legendary Ocean, because then this becomes a 6-star monster, and then you can just tribute 1 monster, summon this thing. Or this, yeah, I guess you could say this thing. Anyway, so I run 2 copies of those. Then I run, let me answer that. Sorry about that, guys, phone call. Anyway, so I run 3 Atlantean Dragoons, which is pretty much a staple in any Atlantean deck. So far I like the effect on this card. Like I said, I don't know how good it really is, but I just like the fact that you can attack your opponent. Your monsters can attack your opponent directly. It's always nice. So 3 Dragoons. Then I run 3 Marksmen. I've seen a lot of people run 3 of these. Then I run 2 Heavy Infantry. 3 Deep Sea Divas, which is pretty much a staple. 2 Warrior of Atlantis. I like this card because it's a 19 beater. But basically this is your substitute for terraforming, plus it gets a water monster into the graveyard, which I believe helps for no, never mind. That's not for Poseidro. I forgot why that was good. Oh, well, anyway. I forgot why that was good, but I think it helps you do something. If anything, when we get the Water Elemental Lord, it'll help get that out. So on 2 of those. Plus, if you don't even need the a Legendary Ocean, still a nice 19k beater, but plus other effects, you can boost that up. 2 Abyss Soldiers. If anybody has super rare versions, let me know. And then I think Warrior of Atlantis is an ultimate rare, and if so, I'd like Hollow version. Same with Snowman Eater. I run 1 of those. And now for cards I decided to put in. I run 2 Friller Rapkas. It's actually a pretty good substitute for Forbidden Lance, because I don't have lances right now, and I really wanted to make this deck as soon as possible, that way I can play test it this weekend against my friends. And Friller Rapka does just that. And here's its effect. When a face-up fish, sea serpent, or aqua-type monster you control is targeted for attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard to target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and if you do, That target loses 500 attack until your next end phase, and the effect of Friller Replica can only be activated once per turn. So basically what you do is set this in defense position. It goes to your graveyard. Next turn you banish it, and you get its effect. Pretty nice effect, actually. So I run 2 of those, and if anybody has the super rare versions, please let me know. And then I run 1 Spined Gilman because it gives your monsters an extra attack boost, including itself. And it just reminds me of Command Knight, which is why I run it. Now for that's it for the monsters. I believe I run 21 monsters, 11 spells, 8 traps. So, Staples, Monster Reborn, 2 MSTs, Dark Hole, and then I run 2 Salvage. 2 Call of the Atlanteans. Only one build I saw this deck actually ran Call of the Atlanteans. It's actually a pretty good card. And basically, you cannot get the, you can't get the boss monster with this card. Whoops. Oh well. Actually, this card helps you get out Poseidra because you target 3 level 3 or lower sea serpent type monster in your graveyard. You special summon all 3 of them, and you cannot special summon a monster. Man, I gotta read these effects more, don't I? Oh. Okay, well. Yeah, that could help you set up next turn for putting out Poseidra. And what I definitely do is have something there. Something in your back row to protect your monsters. Otherwise, they're going to be destroyed, and you may or may not be able to get Poseidra next turn. But I think there are other uses of this card. Like I said, I don't know yet because I'm not an expert on this. I mean, I just got the booster. I just got the structure decks on Saturday. Made the deck earlier today, so I'm really not sure. And then I run Pot of Avarice, and I'm happy I finally found a use for this card. I was so happy when I pulled it from my Elemental Energy booster box, which I promise will be uploaded one day this week. I mean, it's almost, that box, like I keep saying, that booster box opening is almost 2 years old, so yeah, but that'll be something fun for you guys. And then I ran 2 Legendary Oceans, once again, in 2 of the 3 builds I saw, they didn't run a Legendary Ocean. I love this card, and it can just, helps out a lot. And then for traps, which is where things get interesting, 2 Compulse, Mirror Force, which none of the builds I had played this. I don't know why. Like, why would you not run Mirror Force? 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Torrential Tribute, and here's the fun part. 1 Aegis of the Ocean Dragon Lord. Cyber Knight runs this in his build, and I like it too. Pretty cool tech card. And then I also run Poseidon Wave. I like the effect of Poseidon Wave, and I think it works. And I hope it does, because, yeah, I always wanted to make some changes, like instead of using Atlantean Attack Squad, I put in Spiked Gilman. And since I don't have a lot of traps, I don't have a lot of staple traps, I decided to put these 2 in, and I might just keep the next 2 cards in the deck anyway. Until I make, Mermails. But even then, I'm probably going to buy another structure deck or 2, because I just want to have an Atlantean only deck, and then one with the Mermails and Atlanteans. So I run Poseidon Wave, and then Tornado Wall, which you guys are probably thinking, why the heck do you run Tornado Wall? But it's better than you guys think. Here's its effect. Basically, you take when Umi is face up on the field, you activate only while Umi's on the field. When Umi's face up on the field, you take no battle damage from attacking monsters, and when Umi's destroyed, this is also destroyed. Pretty cool card, though. I absolutely love it. Really easy to use, and can help you out a lot. And a perfect stall card as well. Anyway. Might run 2, though, so I'm not sure. Because, you know, with Heavy Storm there and MST. So, and just versing other field, versing decks that use field spells. Anyway, extra deck. I know I have a full extra deck up on a Word document, but I don't have everything yet. So, this is all I got for now. One Gungnir. Definitely going to run 2, and this was always my favorite Ice Baron. I knew, when I heard we were getting a new water deck, and when I heard the Gishis were coming out, I'm like, oh, this card's going to be great, and then I'm like, oh, shoot. This card's going to probably get hit by the ban list, and if it does, rest in peace, Ice Barriers. Anyway, I just hope they limit it. If they limit it, I don't care too much. But if they ban it, I'm very sad. And then another card we might see get hit on the ban list again is Duloran, Tiger King, and the Ice Baron. I'm going to run 2 of those. And then Ancient Fairy Dragon works in this deck because, you know, you use field spells. And, yeah. And then, of course, Leviathan Dragon. I plan on running Shark Drake Vice, Leviair, and a bunch of other staples in this deck, like Photon Papal Operative. I don't know about Utopia. Maybe Acid Golem. I'm thinking about it. I do have an Acid Golem, though. Just don't know if I'm going to use it or not. But anyway, that's it for the deck, guys. Let me know what you think about it, and you'll see this in action. I mean, you guys won't see this in action, but I'll play test this deck definitely this weekend. Oh, yeah, I'm having my friends over Saturday. Perfect. Okay, so you will definitely see that in action on Saturday. I might record a dual video with this. I'm not sure yet, though. If I do, I probably will lose, but I'll just do it anyway so you guys know how the deck is working for me. And hope you guys really enjoy that. And I thank you all for watching. Thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe. And let me know, well, I already said, let me know what you think about the deck. And if you have any of the cards I said I needed in this video, let me know. It's pretty much just hollow versions of cards that can be hollow in this deck, so yeah. Anyway, I'll see you next time, and bye, YouTube.